How's it going today, guys? Trucks and Water here, and welcome to another beautiful day in East Tennessee. It's absolutely gorgeous out today. High of 60s, springtime, it's awesome. And of course, right here we got Brook right here looking all good, and usual Brooks are right above Norris Dam right here. We're at Norris Dam State Park here in Norris, Tennessee. But it absolutely looks an absolutely awesome day. But anyways, starting this video, we're going to talk about the pros and cons of lifting your daily driver. And there's going to be some exceptions to this rule. This rule is going to be from 2020 and up vehicles, not going back farther than that kind of in general. And some of these are going to be note that diesels will be a little bit different of a story. But anyways, let's start with the pros. Number one, how it looks. I mean, lifting your truck is always going to make it look 100 times better. Whether you have aftermarket wheels and tires or stock wheels with bigger tires on it, it always looks a whole lot better. Picture be popping up now when this truck looked bone stock, and this 3.5-inch Vortex lift kit from Run of Country has transformed the way this truck absolutely looks. Wrapped in Wild Peak or Falcon Wild Peak AT3Ws. When you're looking at this, make sure the lift kit just transforms the way they look of the truck is number one. Number two on my list is, of course, the capability. Now, when you lift a truck, of course, you're going to have more ground clearance front and rear. Like I said, this is a 3.5-inch lift kit truck. So, the ground clearance, of course, is going to come up. Then you add wheels and tires on, which I add an all-terrain tire. That's going to add, you know, more capability with more traction. Especially these are blizzard rated, so I have a lot more snow traction when we do rarely get some snow here in East Tennessee. But the capabilities of the truck are astronomical. Now, the exception here is a two-wheel drive vehicle. A two-wheel drive truck, yes, when you lift it, is technically more capable because they can clear bigger stuff, but that doesn't mean it's more capable off-road, because just because you have a lift kit and tires or wheels and tires on two-wheel drive does not mean it's going to go more places than it did stock. But in general, a lift kit, even on a daily, allows for more capability off-road and stuff of that nature. That's what you're looking for. And then number three on the list is reselling it. Now, there is a caveat to this that I will get into the cons of lifting a truck. But depending on the truck, the lift kit, and what you do else to the truck, it can help be a selling point of the truck. Not necessarily raise the price of the truck, but a selling point. Because a lot of people, when they buy like Tacomas like this, the third gens, they want to do this kind of style. They want to do this kind of lift, the wheel package, the tire package, you know, whatever the case might be. So if they can find one already done and done correctly, that is a massive selling point to a lot of people. So they don't have to worry about that headache and the frustrations or anything that involve lifting a vehicle. It's already done, it's already taken care of, and they can just hop in it and drive. Now we're going to get to the cons of the list. And starting off, number one, fuel economy. Like anything, when you lift a truck, put bigger wheels and tires on it and stuff like that, you're going to diminish fuel economy. I went from an average of probably about, in this truck with bone stock with the cold air intake and stuff on it, probably about 22 to 24 miles to the gallon, till now with it lifted on 33s to about 18 to 20 in the summer, about 16 to 18 in the winter time. So you will lose some fuel economy. Even on a leveling kit with a little bit bigger tires, you're going to lose some fuel economy when it comes to your daily driver. And if you're concerned about that on your daily driver, on your truck that's a daily driver, I do not recommend lifting the truck. Keep it stock if you're just going up and down the interstate and you're worried about diminishing your fuel economy. Second of all, is capability on the opposite sense. So when you lift a truck, like I said, 3.5-inch kit, it will diminish your stopping power. Now, you can upgrade the brakes and stuff like that, but more likely to diminish your stopping power and diminish how much you can tow. This truck was rated to tow 6,400 pounds, and now with the lift kit on it, it went down from 64 to I think like 5,800 pounds. So I did lose about 1,000 pounds of towing capacity when it comes to this truck. Now, granted, I didn't buy this Tacoma to tow it, so that's not my goal with this Tacoma at all. But if you are worried about that, just remember, lifting it past a leveling kit, even some leveling kits will diminish your capability with this truck. So if you want that, go for it. If you're not worried about towing, go for it. But if you do tow a lot and tow near or at your max limit, I do not recommend a lift kit. Then last but not least, number three is value. So, just like the number three on the pros, it can at a selling point. But number three, you can lose money by lifting your truck, and here's why. Cheap components, poorly put on, beaten to dog crap, and or if you try to trade it in and the dealership wants to take the lift kit off to lower it back down to get the max value, because not everybody wants a lifted truck. So you got to remember that going into modifying a vehicle in general. When you modify a vehicle, do not expect to get your money back out of the modifications. Rarely does that ever happen. More than likely, you either make what you want, you kind of want to make off it, or you're going to lose money in some sort of way or fashion. So if you're worried about that, lifting it, I do not recommend. Now, that being said, guys, leave down in the comments if you have any other, like, things that pro or con wise of lifting your daily driver truck. Like I said, this is from 2020 and up trucks. I'm kind of mentioning this too. And plus, diesels are a little bit different because you can lift a diesel and not lose that much fuel economy, not lose that much towing compared to a gas vehicle. So you got to look into that too. I don't own a diesel as of yet, so you got to look into that also. But that being said, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you like the video, leave a like. And the channel, please subscribe to the Trucks and Water family. We're constantly growing, changing, trying new and better things. I hope you all have a great day, and remember, never give up on your dreams.